But as you can see, we're in the Asian part of London. So here's a place I want to show you all, which is basically where I work. So this is Barton London's medical school. I think our legs are getting a bit sore, but you know, we'll persevere, I suppose. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Sagar, and today myself and my cousin, who's currently holding the camera, are going to try and walk all the way from Bow to Richmond Park. It should be about like a 15-mile walk in a straight line, more or less. So we shall see how it goes, and along the way I guess I'll show you all the sights of London as I promised. So let's go. So we have now gotten to the A11 road, as you can see here, and pretty much we're going to stay on this road for a fair bit, I reckon. But actually the good thing about London is that they have these cycle lanes over here, so you can see like the nice blue routes, and I like to cycle a lot. I actually have a mountain bike, so it's super easy to get around London. A few weekends ago I actually cycled the route from my flat to Richmond Park, which is the journey we're doing today, and it was so straightforward. You just go straight on here and you get to Richmond Park. But yeah, as you can see, it's a sunny day, so I guess yeah, we'll just carry on down this route. So we should get to Mile End and then Whitechapel later on in a bit, and I'll show you what those areas are like. They are an interesting place. Yeah, today's been pretty quick. It's pretty sick. We have just entered the Mile End area, and I think, if I have a look, so we've done a distance of about 2.6 kilometers, as you can see. We did that in like half an hour, so we have still a fair bit to go actually, so we'll see how long it takes us. But yeah, as you can see, we're in the Asian part of London, as you say, and this is basically the chicken mile. I think that's what my cousin has been saying. So yeah, there's plenty of chicken shops. I think there's like over 90 or something like that here. So if you are a fan of chicken, this is the place to be, I suppose. So let's carry on down and yeah, show you more of London. So we're now at basically Whitechapel, and here is basically the markets of Whitechapel, and yeah, they sell like a ton of stuff from like fruit to clothes to whatever really. I've walked here like once before through the market, but yeah, we'll have another gander, I suppose, and let's see how far we've gone. We've gone about like nearly 4.3 kilometers, so still have a distance to travel. But yeah, let's have a wander around through here, I suppose. Look at all the fresh fruit and veg, you know. There is a fair amount. Hello. So this is Barton London's medical school, and this is the Garrett building, which is the oldest medical building or medical school in the country. So right now we're just on the first floor, and there's 3 floors to this as well. And obviously there's people studying, as you can probably see ahead. This is one of the senior common rooms. It's probably locked at the moment, so you can't go in there. And then now I'm just going to head off to the toilet. So check this building out, guys. There's like a massive fire up here the other day, and it's all burnt out pretty much. But it's kind of wild. I was in central London, and there was like glass falling down on people just down here, which is pretty insane to think about. So here's a place I want to show you all, which is basically where I work. And if you're new to the channel, I'm a software engineer at Accenture, and this is basically our office over here. So we basically come in down this bottom area over here, and I typically sit like on the 4th floor, so if you count like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the corner over the other side over there. So most of the time I go into the office probably about once a week, because we do have like a flexible scheme of working from home or choosing the office. And in essence, if you want to come into the office, all you have to do is like book a desk, and it's all good. So that's basically my work over here. As you can see, it's pretty fancy and all. So yeah. It's great fun, but honestly I go to the office mostly for a social event, so there's no like actual work done. Well, I mean there is, if anyone that I know from Accenture is watching. So yeah, welcome to my work, I suppose. And also the building next to it is also pretty snazzy, right? So we have Sky Garden, which is next door, which is a pretty cool place to hang out. The only difficult part is, right, is you have to book way in advance, like 2 weeks in advance, but the building, look how cool this shit is. It's like pretty insane, you know. And if you didn't know, this building actually used to melt cars because of that concave glass. So that's some really poor engineering work. So if you're a civil engineer, tut tut, you know. Oh, look at that. That's wild. So we're just having a little bit of a sugar break at St. Paul's Cathedral. So what do we have here, Rickesh? What do we have to eat?
We have sort of a chop roll, a mini roll, but not a candy roll, obviously saving money on the browns. So yeah, it's a Tesco quality one, and it does live up to the name, so it does taste just like candies.
Cool. So let's munch on some of this food. So let's have a look how far we have gone, and we've done like 9 kilometers, if you can see on here. And yeah, as I said, we just took a break by St. Paul's Cathedral, and I guess we'll see how long it takes for the rest of the journey. I mean, we've done like 1 hour 40 minutes of walking, but then again we did go around St. Bartholomew's Hospital and whatnot, so that adds to the time. So I don't know, might anticipate probably reaching Richmond Park maybe at like 2:30, so we'll see how long it takes and how many breaks we need to take. But yeah, it should be a good day out. I mean, the sun's out, look at the sun, it's like proper bright, and yeah, so many people now starting to appear. I mean, it is like nearly 11, so yeah, I suspect it's going to get busier with tourists and other people like myself, who knows, maybe even YouTubers out here. So yeah, let's see how we go. So we have to end up actually going down this little alleyway because apparently they're like filming something on like the main road. So I suppose we're just gonna have to take this detour. I asked what they're filming, but unfortunately they were like, no, can't tell you, which is disappointing. But you know what? Who knows? Could be the next James Bond film for all we know, which would be kind of mad. But yeah, I suppose just to carry on down here and see where we end up now. Might take us a bit longer, but who knows? Might even be shorter, to be fair. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So that was kind of wild, you know. I mean, we just saw like a whole movie being filmed, like a car chase and everything. And I guess that's what you get when you're living in like London, pretty much. Walking down the street, you go, oh, there's a movie being filmed. Unfortunately, you know, like I said before, they couldn't tell us, which kind of sucked. But it was so cool just to see like the car like skidding around and everything. So that was kind of wild, to be honest. But yeah, let's carry on with our journey all the way to Richmond Park, and we'll see what time we get there. I mean, probably going to get delayed along the way because there's so much stuff you end up seeing. So yeah, definitely a good thing to do, walking across London on a sunny day like today. Let's have a look where we are. I mean, right now we're on like the Mall or the Mall, I don't know how you pronounce it, but basically Buckingham Palace is right down the end. We just walked past Trafalgar Square, which was back that way, and we have now done a total of 12.84 kilometers. So we still have a long way to go. We've done like 2.5 hours as well, which I don't know if that's good pace or not, but we'll see how far we get. But anyway, yeah, we need to carry on down for quite a while yet. We still have to cross over the river as well, which is another thing. You can kind of make out like Westminster as well, like just past the trees and so on. Right, so we just basically got to Stamford Bridge. Let's have a look how far we've actually done. And we have done nearly 19 kilometers. So there we go. That's sort of where we're at now. Still have a while to go. I mean, we have what, 3 hours, 40 minutes on the clock. So yeah, we'll see what we're doing. But we're having a little like a drinks break, as you can see. So yeah, we'll continue in a bit, but I think our legs are getting a bit sore, but you know, we'll persevere, I suppose. We're basically crossing the River Thames as we see, and I think we have still a fair bit to go. I mean, we've done 21 kilometers. I suspect that it probably will take about 25, so maybe 27 kilometers. So I guess we have a fair bit to cover. I think we have like 2 hours left or something, maybe just under 2 hours. But yeah, as you can see, oh, there's a guy actually canoeing down there. Let's see. Check this guy out, having a little paddle. To be honest, I mean, that would be fun to do, not gonna lie. But I think we have like a massive hill climb as well left, so that's where we have to go. We have now reached Richmond Park, and how long did it take? Took around like, I don't know if you can see, but it took like 5 hours, and we've covered a distance of like nearly 26 kilometers, which I think was expected. Pretty sunny actually, like look around. Pretty nice weather, to be honest. We're probably going to go to like the center of the park where it's like a lake, but I guess, you know, we've pretty much done that whole trip from like Bow to Richmond in like 5 hours, kind of inside. It's insane. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have a bit of a break, isn't it? Because it's a bit long. So yeah, all right, have a break, and we'll carry on this journey to the center of Richmond Park. So I guess there we have it. We have made it to the middle of Richmond Park from Bow, and that basically took like, let's have a look, nearly 6 hours. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, nearly 6 hours, and it was 28 kilometers, or 28 and a half nearly. So there we go. I guess it's a good job you saw like pretty much the whole of London, I guess, pretty much at this point. And I guess I'm going to end the video here. So cool, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, maybe you can do this massive walk too. Yeah, all right, see you guys.